as we move to level 2, what are some of the learning experiences that AI enables, which were previously impossible with the older technology? Give us some examples.
Yeah, exactly. And again, you bridge that so nicely from what we could be doing within the world of AI now, but actually diving into what's not possible with technology today. So on this level 2, and this framework's available on my website, it's having the learner interact with AI themselves. So it could be things such as a personalized chatbot. It's really the idea of creating at scale what we can't create right now. So a good example of that would be an e-learning course. Imagine, Petra, an e-learning course where instead of having a scenario with 3 quiz responses, great, choose these responses to a role play. What if it was 100% personalized? What if whatever you wrote in, you got actual feedback on that, or actual coaching advice, like for real, like based on you? That's what's possible now with AI. To help illustrate that, I can share an example that might bring this forth. So this is an e-learning course that I'll be sharing on my screen. And in particular, what it is a role play, but in a very safe format. So imagine that you're a manager, you have a direct report who wants to take time off over the holidays, but you've already set down the policies you need to have it submitted like 3 months ago. But what do you say? What do you say in this situation? You need to respond with consistency to the policy, and you need to still show empathy and flexibility. So Petra, what might you say?
I hear that you have found out about a wonderful deal for the holidays. As you're aware, our policy is that you have to pre-book these vacation times. I want to be responsive to your desire, so let's check in with the team if this will be acceptable for everybody else.
Nice. And what's key here is whatever you're typing in is what it's going to be.
Yes.
And with generative AI, this allows us now to have truly personalized feedback. So it says, your response is empathetic and shows that you're considering the team's needs as well. However, maybe more effective to clarify, to clearly communicate the company policy and the reasons behind it to the team member. That will help set expectations and avoid misunderstanding.
Good point.
Yeah, I wondered if you might actually continue to do this in the future. Right? Do you want to try another one?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. So now imagine that your employee comes to you saying, my brother recently had a stroke and needs full-time care as he recovers. His wife's out of town for 2 weeks. She's asked me to care for him while she's away, but lives in another city. Can I please take the time I need to look after him? So you do need to consider responding with empathy, flexibility here.
Okay, so this time we have no idea what is the policy. So I'll make up a policy.
Okay.
I am so sorry to hear about your brother and the impact it has on the family. I fully understand that you want to support him. Our policy is, let's say the policy is that she's out of vacation, just to set a scene here. Our policy is that we cannot grant more vacation time than is assigned. However, we may be able to provide you this with unpaid time off so you can support your brother and your sister-in-law during that time in need. Now, I again didn't say why we have this policy. The policy is to set expectations. Okay, we're now. I'm already being coached on this.
Yeah, see, look, it's fast. It's instant.
Yes, super fast.
Your response effectively communicated the company policy while also showing empathy towards your team member's situation. By offering unpaid time as an alternative, you demonstrated flexibility and a willingness to accommodate her needs. It strikes a good balance of being understanding and adhering to the company policy. So that's actually really good. And it allows us a way that people are actually learning by doing. So while I could have just taught these and had a quiz question, which is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Who cares? Or I could have just taught these and then had a multiple choice. Great. Like who cares? This, Petra, got you to think as a learner. It got you to feel. It got you to practice a difficult conversations. It's fun. We also have.
And so this is I'm assuming this is something that you've built in your organization, and that is something that you incorporate into your clients' learning activities. Is that right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. When it's the right
Impressive.
solution.
Yeah. Very impressive.